Hello and welcome students. Right now we are solving problems of one very simple type where we are using the results. These two results we are using. I write this once again. Results to be used for solving these problems. And the results are tan inverse of A plus B over 1 minus AB is tan inverse A plus tan inverse B. Now on the right hand side you have two isolated tan inverse functions. Between them you will get a plus or minus. It will depend on the RHS whether you have plus or minus in the numerator. If the numerator is plus, then here you write plus, and if this numerator you have negative, you write negative. So the result B is again tan inverse. This time I am writing A minus B. Now you understand, if it is A minus B, denominator is 1 plus AB, and on the right hand side you will have tan inverse of A minus tan inverse of B. So these two results you are using for solving all these questions. In the previous video I solved one for you and I asked you to solve two on your own. Now I will take question number 4. Let me take question number 4. So it's a very interesting question. I write here, let y equals to tan inverse of 2 raised to x plus 2 upon 1 minus 3 times 4 raised to x. 3 times 4 raised to x. This completes the bracket. You know we are not going to start differentiating as it is because then it will become very lengthy. So what I will do is I write this as 2 raised to x into 2 raised to 2 using law of indices. You know a raised to m plus n is a raised to m into a raised to n minus, and here 1 minus 3 times 4 raised to x. Now this is 4 raised to x. I will write here 2 raised to 2 the whole raised to x. If you have a question that why I am writing so, I will tell you why is that written so. See, when I use the law of indices for numerator, when I use the law of indices here for the numerator, I got 2 raised to x and I understood that this will be 4. So in numerator what I am getting is 4 times 2 raised to x. So if the numerator is 4 times 2 raised to x and I keep my denominator in 4 raised to x, it is not going to solve my purpose. So here I understood that in this denominator where I have 4 raised to x, it should also be written in the form 2 raised to x because the numerator I am getting 2 raised to x. So that was the reason for 4 raised to x I wrote 2 square the whole raised to x. In the next step I will write 1 minus 3 times, and as you all know these two powers can be interchanged, the place can be interchanged, so it will become 2 raised to x the whole square. So what do I get, students? Now I get y equals to tan inverse of 4 times 2 raised to x upon 1 minus 3 times 2 raised to x. Here 1, then after 1 what I have is a negative sign. I understand if after 1 it is a negative sign, then in order to get the result working here, see after 1 I have a negative sign. So in the denominator, if after 1 I have a negative sign, in numerator the two terms I get, I should be getting a positive sign between them. I should be getting a positive plus sign between them. Okay, so I have got two things to be fulfilled here. Number one, the given numerator I should be able to write I should be able to write the given numerator 4 times 2 raised to x using a plus sign in such a way that the product of these two, understand students, this 4 into 2 raised to x, 4 times 2 raised to x, I should be able to write using two terms with a plus sign in between in such a way that product of these two should get me 3 times 2 raised to x square. Okay, so see what I do. For numerator, which is 4 times 2 raised to x, I write this as 3 times 2 raised to x plus 2 raised to x. See, 4 times 2 raised to x, I write 3 times 2 raised to x plus 2 raised to x, so it becomes 4 times 2 raised to x. Moreover, writing this solve my purpose because the denominator here I have 3 into 2 raised to x square. I can write this as 3 times 2 raised to x multiplied to 2 raised to x. So what is product of this complete thing? It is 3 times 2 raised to x square, which is this. So I'm getting the product here same as this. At the same time, this can be taken as product of this term and this term. So I notice that here I get result A working very comfortably. See, tan inverse of A plus B upon 1 minus AB. A plus B upon 1 minus AB. Here what's happening? 3 times 2 raised to x plus 2 raised to x upon 1 minus 3 times 2 raised to x into 2 raised to x. So this is therefore y equals to, I have tan inverse of a plus b upon 1 minus ab. So tan inverse of 3 times 2 raised to x plus tan inverse of 2 raised to x. So this is, now I apply the derivative. I write differentiating both sides with respect to x. I get therefore d by dx of y equals to d by dx of tan inverse of 3 times 2 raised to x plus d by dx of tan inverse of 2 raised to x. Okay, students. So this is tan inverse of f of x. So its derivative is 1 upon 1 plus f of x squared 3 into 2 raised to x the whole square into d by dx of f of x, that is 3 times 2 raised to x plus 1 upon 1 plus 2 raised to x the whole square into d by dx of 2 raised to x, d by dx of f of x. So this gets me 1 upon 1 plus 9, 3 into 2 raised to x. So I will write separate square for 3, 9 and 2 raised to x square. Derivative of 3 times 2 raised to x. This 3 is a constant multiplied to 2 raised to x. So 3 into d by dx of 2 raised to x plus 1 upon 1 plus 2 raised to x square, 2 raised to x square into d by dx of 2 raised to x, that is 2 raised to x into log of 2. I get here 3 d by dx of 2 raised to x is 2 raised to x log 2, which makes the whole numerator 3 into 2 raised to x into log 2 upon 1 plus 9 times 4 raised to x. How 4 raised to x, students? As you know, 2 raised to x the whole square. So I can multiply, I can interchange these two powers, x and 2. X, the position of x can be interchanged with the position of 2. So if it is interchange, you get 2 square the whole raised to x, that is 4 raised to x, plus this is 2 raised to x log 2, 2 raised to x log 2 upon 1 plus 4 raised to x. So the next step, if you want, you can take this 2 raised to x into log 2 common. I made a mistake here, it is log of 2. So you want next step, you can take 2 raised to x log 2 common from these two terms, and that will be your final answer. Okay, you can replay the video and learn this once again. I solved this for you. What you will do is you will solve this one on your own. This is tan inverse of 2 raised to x upon 1 plus 3x. So for this, what you will do, check after 1 you have got plus sign, so you will have to use this result here, this one, tan inverse of a minus b upon 1 plus ab. Now this demands 2 times root x written using a negative sign in between. You have to write 2 raised to root x in such a way that in numerator you see the difference, and the product of those two terms should be equal to 3x. Okay, it's easy, very easy, students. You will try this on your own. Thank you.